Take the kit out of the refrigerator and unpack it on a laboratory bench. Include swab, 8 tubes with lyophilized reagents, sample release agent, positive and negative controls. Please read the instruction manual or SOP carefully before starting the experiment and strictly abide by the operation. The swab is removed and the subject is sampled. The kit can be used for saliva, throat and nasal swab samples. This time, we will be demonstrating using a throat swab. Sampling generally requires rotating the front end of the swab around the pharynx 5 times, more than 10 seconds in total, so that we can obtain better quality samples. Then immerse the front part of the swab in an unused release agent tube and stir for 5 turns, over 10 seconds, to ensure that the collected sample is fully mixed with the release agent. The swab can then be disposed of as medical waste. Please comply with local regulatory requirements. Then cover the sample tube and use the vortex shaker to mix for 30 seconds. After mixing, it needs to be stand for 5 minutes. At this point, we can prepare control samples. Take out the positive control, open the lid, and the positive sample mix the solution, and close the lid. Mix well with a vortex shaker for 30 seconds and let stand for 5 minutes to obtain the positive control sample. Negative control samples can be used directly. We need to centrifuge the 8-tube strip with lyophilized reagents at 3000 rpm per minute for 3 seconds and make sure that no lyophilized powder is lost during the opening process. If the lyophilized powder is lost, the test results will be inaccurate, so please discard the 8 reagent tubes. After centrifugation, label of each tube of the 8-tube in turn according to the sample name. At this time, the sample has been left to stand, and 1 drop of solution to the sample according to the mark of the 8 connected tube and change the tube cap. Use a vortexer 30 seconds to mix the solution in the 8-tube tube. Then flick the bottom of the tube with your finger to remove air bubbles. Then centrifuge at 6000 rpm per minute for 10 seconds to collect the solution from the wall of the tube to the bottom of the tube. At this point, we obtain the qPCR amplification system. At this point, you can put 8 tubes into the PCR instrument for amplification. What we use here is the self-developed rapid qPCR equipment. The software is easy to operate, and the amplification speed is fast. Click Experiment and select All. Go to Template and select Fast Mode. Back to the main menu, click Next and click Run to start the program. Get the result after 35 minutes and click the Save button to save the result. After the amplification is completed, The data can be interpreted to determine whether the test sample contains the new coronavirus. If it contains the new coronavirus, please abide by the relevant local policies.